Hello, beautiful souls. It's Emily with Twins in Union. I'm back once again with a Twin Flame collective reading for us to look at the energies around the collective at the time of this full moon in Virgo that we have coming up on February the 19th. I hope that everyone is doing well. The last couple of weeks have been a little challenging, a little intense, and we just had a Valentine's Day last Thursday, so I hope that everyone had a good Valentine's Day. I know that's just a day for everyone where we just kind of feel pressured around love and romance, and it can bring up emotions. So I hope that everyone is doing well. As always, I just want to start by saying a big warm welcome to all of my new subscribers. Thank you to all of my loyal subscribers. Thank you everyone for your lovely comments and your shares, your likes. It just always brightens my day, and I really love connecting with all of you. And yeah, and as always, I just want to thank all of you who have purchased readings with me, coaching sessions with me. I always enjoy supporting you and guiding you and just watching you grow and evolve in your journeys. So thank you so much. And so I want to just touch on the energies a little bit around this full moon in Virgo. I don't really feel like I have a major energy report for some reason. I'm just tuning into the energies, and I feel like that new moon in Aquarius that we had a couple of weeks ago, it really did bring up a lot of mental stuff to be released. Some triggers coming up against just old thought patterns, limiting beliefs, things challenging us in the mental arena around our connections. And we had a lot of breakthroughs. We released a lot. Now I feel like we're moving down into the heart space more. Like I said, we just had Valentine's Day, which is a lot of heart energy. And this full moon in Virgo is aligned with the sun in Pisces. And Pisces is a water sign, so emotion. It's very romantic, it's very dreamy, it's very, fantasy, spiritual sign. I'm a Pisces moon, so I know that energy very well. And then we have the Virgo full moon opposing that. So Virgo is earth. It is very grounded. It is about managing your daily routine. It is about your body and your health, exercise, diet, all of these really practical things around our physical vessel. And then we have that Pisces, which is the spiritual. So I feel like with the sun being in Pisces, the sun rules the masculine energy, and then with the moon being in Virgo, Virgo ruling the feminine energy. So I just feel like there's a lot of emotion for the divine masculine around this full moon. Full moons are about releasing. So I feel like the divine masculines are actually going through a lot of deep emotional cleansing and purification, heart healing energy. And the feminine is supporting the masculine through this heart healing by really grounding her energy with this Virgo energy and really bringing in a lot of self-love and self-care, taking care of her physical body, eating nourishing foods, connecting with nature, getting out in nature, connecting with just the goddess energy, and really taking good care of herself. And this is supporting the divine masculine and all of this emotional release and purification that's coming up for him. So I feel like that's the basis of what I'm getting with the energies around this full moon. Virgo is also a sign that is about healing, not only for the physical vessel, but with that element of Pisces. Pisces is the emotion. So physical healing and emotional healing, and harmonizing in our connections, balancing things, bringing equilibrium into our connections. So, so I think it's really beautiful energy that's coming in. And like I said, I feel like it's the masculine energies that will be feeling more emotional release around this full moon, and that the feminine is supporting him in moving through that and really being the stabilizing force in the connection with the Virgo earth energy. And I also really feel like with this energy, Pisces being the very spiritual energy and Virgo being the very earth energy, both twins are going to be receiving a lot of downloads. I just feel like Virgo is, it's ruled by Mercury. It's knowledge, and it's that claircognizance, that psychic ability of inner knowing. And so I feel like with the Pisces energy, it's taking us into the spiritual realms and grounding the spiritual energy into the earth realm. So a lot of divine downloads, a lot of just deep inner knowing, aha moments, and also just the ability to take our dreams and our visions and start to really ground that into the physical earth realm. So I think it's just going to be a beautiful full moon, and like I said, maybe a little more challenging for masculine energy with the Pisces and a lot of emotional healing. And just for twins, I see a lot of healing, and I'm seeing this in the cards here, a lot of healing in our connections. So it looks very beautiful. A lot of energy of awakening here too. So yeah, without further ado, I think I will go ahead and turn the camera towards the cards, and we will just let the cards take us deeper into these energies and into these messages. So here we go. Okay, so I've got all of the cards pre-shuffled and laid out for us. And I will hold them up so you can see them up close. Get the camera lined up here. Okay. I hope you like my red feather tree. I felt inspired to get this out around Valentine's Day. And I've got my passionate red candles here for us. And so, yeah, so if you're new to my channel, the way that I have this set up is the divine masculine energies are on this side, divine feminine energies on this side. The union energy is in the center here. I will be going through masculine, feminine, the union, and then at the end, I will be sharing spiritual advice and guidance for us with an oracle card. Keep in mind, as you are watching this, this is a twin flame collective reading. So we are looking at the predominant energies within our entire soul group around this full moon in Virgo. So some of it may resonate, some of it may not resonate since it's for such a large group. I do offer personal readings, so you can find that on my website, twinsinunion.com. There's also information in the description box below if you feel guided to explore a personal reading. Let's see, the decks that I'm using, the blue cards here are from the Energy Oracle deck. That is by Sandra Ann Taylor. Clarifying the energy cards are these brown cards on the outer edges. That is from a new deck that I got called the Arcanum Tarot. And the artwork, I believe, is by Renata Lechner for that one. And then the oracle guidance that I mentioned is from the Crystal Mandala. That is by Alana Fairchild. I will also be sharing a love and romance message for us from the Divine Love Letters books. So yeah, that covers all the materials I'm using. And like I said, if you want a personal reading, check out twinsinunion.com or the description box below. So All right, let's dive in. So I asked Spirit, what is the Divine Masculine thinking regarding his connection with his beloved Divine Feminine at the time of this full moon in Virgo? And beautiful energy. We have door to romance. So like I said, this we just had Valentine's Day, and this is like this energy of the heart coming up, and we just did all of that clearing around our mental bodies, clearing out limiting thoughts with that new moon in Aquarius. And so now I feel like with this Pisces energy, with the sun moving into Pisces, and then this Virgo energy around the full moon, the masculine is really thinking about a new beginning in love, a new opportunity, a new path with his Divine Feminine that is from a place of love. Opening up this door. Doors in this deck represent like aces in the traditional tarot, where it is a new beginning, it is opening this doorway. It's like a heart expansion and a renewal of love, a rebirth of love. And this full moon is at 0 degrees. And so usually we think of full moons as being culminations and releases, which there will be some of that with this full moon as well. But with it being at 0 degrees, it's also the energy of that 0 point energy, the energy of the Fool, the energy of embarking on a brand new journey. So this is like this renewal, this rebirth. It's like hitting the refresh button or hitting the reset button. So I feel like the Divine Masculine, he's just really thinking about a new beginning and opening up this door of love with his Divine Feminine, and just, it's like his soul being ignited by the energies around this full moon. And with, just going into his heart and thinking more with his heart. Before, he was very much thinking from a place of logic and reason and an analytical mind, and it was closing him off from his heart. And so with all of those mental blockages clearing out and being released, now it's like the floodgates are opening up in his heart, and he's able to take his emotions into consideration when he's making decisions and when he's looking at this connection. And so it's just really beautiful energy here. And this is a 33, so this is a master number. 33 is the number of the master teacher. So I feel like the Divine Masculine has learned a lot in his journey. He's had some kind of an aha moment or an awakening that has expanded his heart and opened up his heart, and it's like something has clicked. Like he gets it now. Like he gets it in a way that he didn't get it before. And I just feel like he's been doing a lot of healing, a lot of growing, a lot of learning. Threes are about spiritual growth and expansion. Threes are also about communication. So I feel like some Divine Masculines are really thinking about communicating with their Divine Feminine and reaching out and expressing some sentiment of love or affection, or just wanting to open up this door. 3 plus 3 is 6, and that's the energy of the lovers and harmony and balance, that beautiful equal giving and receiving energy. So yeah, what a beautiful way to start off with the Divine Masculine's energy here. And clarifying this door to romance, we have the Knight of Wands, and we have the Moon. So with the Knight of Wands, this is the Divine Masculine really thinking about moving forward with a passionate new beginning. The Wands energy represents the soul and passion and taking action. So I feel like this is what he's really contemplating in his mind, is moving forward, and nights are about bringing forward messages. So some kind of a passionate message of love. And with the moon card here, I feel like there's hesitation around this. The moon, we have the full moon here, and this is a full moon reading for Virgo. So I feel like he's in this place of deep contemplation around this passionate new beginning, this passionate new adventure, opening up this door of love to a passionate new beginning with his divine feminine. But there's like this element of hesitation, this element of uncertainty or fear, of just like fear of the unknown. And again, this is just water, emotion, feminine, moon energy. So I just feel like he's in this really deep contemplative place, really thinking about this. And the moon is also intuition. So I feel like he's connecting with his intuition. He's connecting with his soul. The moon is representative of the soul and the soul's path and the soul's truth. So he's really connecting with his intuition. He's really connecting with his soul's truth. He's really connecting with his soul's path. And really in this place of discernment, which is that beautiful Virgo energy of really looking at things from a place of discernment and, getting real with himself about his fears and being able to overcome his fears, being willing to face his fears in order to have this beautiful, passionate new beginning, to be this confident, fiery, ambitious knight that is ready to just charge forward despite his fears, ready to really face his fears and just move through that with this fire and this passion and this ambition and this drive. And I feel like it is his emotions that are driving this passion, where it's just like he feels so much deep emotion for his divine feminine, and it's like this deep emotion and passion that is driving him forward and driving him to move beyond his fears, like letting the love be the driving force rather than being stuck in his fears. So I think that's really powerful, really beautiful energy. It's just, I can feel it in my heart, where it's just like the love is so strong that the fear can't win anymore. The ego can't be in the driver's seat anymore. It's like love wins, and this passionate knight is going to hop on his horse and he's going to move forward. So beautiful. So then I asked Spirit, what is the divine masculine feeling in his heart regarding his connection with his divine feminine? So we have two cards that came up. The first one is broken heart. This really surprised me because this is the third reading in a row that this card has come up for the divine masculine in the same position. So the divine masculine has really been going through deep heart healing and transformation, and this has been quite a process that has been going on, with this exact same card in this exact same position for the last three readings. And I do readings every new moon and every full moon, so it's been, over a whole moon cycle, 1.5 moon cycles, that the divine masculine has been in this energy in his heart, and here it is again. So I just really am getting that the divine masculine is overcoming deep sorrow, sadness, heartache, grief, loss. This connection with his feminine has cracked his heart open. It has shown him the depth of who he is as a man who feels emotion. It has shown him the beauty of his heart that has been shut down for so long. And so I feel like the divine masculine with this crack here, it's the crack that has the divine feminine, and that this connection has cracked his heart open. And there's this beautiful phrase that's coming to me around this, where it's through the broken parts that the light shines through. So this crack in his heart needed to happen so that the light could shine through, so that he could start to really see his truth and see the beauty of his heart, see the beauty of his emotions, to see the truth of this connection. So I feel like he's just really in a state of heartache and sadness and grief and loss in his connection with his feminine. And he's just really working on healing that. I also feel like there could be energy around karmic partners here too, past partners who have mistreated the divine masculine, maybe manipulated the divine masculine, made him feel small, made him feel insignificant, maybe like made him, feel less than, feel not good enough in some way. So it's like this mistreatment. It could be mistreatment from family members. It could be mistreatment from work colleagues. It could be other forms of mistreatment or other forms of sadness or grief or loss, maybe the loss of a loved one, a family member, someone who was dear to him passing on. I just feel this broken heart energy is really big, and it comes from a lot of different types of wounds within the divine masculine. But ultimately, he is missing his divine feminine. He's feeling heartache and sadness around the connection, and I feel like this is, with this crack here, it always makes me think of separation too. So I feel like he's just really feeling the separation from his feminine and really missing his feminine and feeling a sense of sadness and grief and loss within the connection. So with this other card that came up with the broken heart, I feel like this is giving us more insight as well into what the divine masculine is feeling. And this is second chakra Archangel Ariel. So with second chakra Archangel Ariel, I feel like this is very emotional. Second chakra is the chakra that holds our very raw emotion, that very primal emotion. I'm also just picking up on feelings of abandonment here. Maybe he's feeling left out in the cold. Maybe, just really raw, really sensitive emotion. The sacral chakra is also about intimacy and connection. And Virgo is a sign of intimacy. And like I said, with the Pisces energy, with the sun moving into Pisces, Pisces is water, emotion, and healing. So I feel like the divine masculine is just really feeling this sadness, this sense of loss, this separation from his feminine, and wanting deep connection, wanting intimacy, wanting to reconnect with her, wanting to heal the connection. Sacral chakra is all about relationships and one-on-one connections. It's, that emotional intimacy, the physical intimacy, being vulnerable. It's really beautiful energy I'm feeling here. I feel like I'm not verbalizing it well enough, but basically, like, it's an energy of longing. He's longing in his heart for reconnecting with his feminine and healing the connection and sharing what's in his heart and expressing his emotions and creating a deeper connection and intimacy with his divine feminine. I just realized too, we have a 9 and 36, which adds up to a 9. So we have 99, and 99 is a number that is a mission number. It's about honoring that higher calling. It's about having strength and So I just feel like 9 is also a number of wrapping up, completing cycles. So I feel like this is the divine masculine feeling this higher calling in his heart to bring healing into the connection with his feminine. And this heartache, this pain that he's been feeling, it's like he wants it to be done. He wants it to be over. He's like, I don't like feeling this anymore. I can't go on like this anymore. I'm ready. I want this deep connection with my feminine. Yeah, it's just like I can't go on feeling this heartache and pain anymore. So yeah, and then clarifying the broken heart and second chakra card, a couple of cards came up. So we have 9 of Swords clarifying the broken heart. So, 9 of Swords is the energy of the sleepless nights, anxiety, worry, fear, just, your worst nightmares. So I feel like he's just really having a lot of fear, anxiety, worry, doubt, sleepless nights, because of whatever is behind this broken heart energy that he's going through. Whatever that looks like for you and your connection, whatever transpired, it's like this is keeping him up at night, and it's like I was saying, he just is ready to be done with this. He doesn't want to feel this heartache and pain anymore. And I'm noticing this teardrop here on the bottom of the heart. So I feel like along with this 9 of Swords energy, he has just had these sleepless nights and shed a lot of tears. And that's what happens when, the heart is cracked open and it's ready to heal, and all those raw emotions coming up. And like I said, I feel like this is going to be a very emotional full moon for the divine masculine, where he will be doing a lot of heart healing and purification, and these tears are purifying his heart and his soul and opening him up, allowing him to open up to this beautiful emotional intimacy and bond that is available to him in this connection. And then clarifying the sacral chakra with Archangel Ariel, we have the 3 of Cups. So 3 of Cups is celebration, joy, coming together, good times. If you look closely, these chalices are just overflowing with water. So again, more emotion energy here, overflowing emotion, and all of this beautiful fruit surrounded by all of this splashing water. So it's just wanting to come together, wanting this intimacy, wanting the joy, wanting to celebrate, reunion, just coming together and enjoying the fruits of life and love and emotion, like just emotional overflow with joy. And this is the chakra that is joy, pleasure, like I said, physical intimacy, sexual intimacy, emotional intimacy, really like that deep one-on-one connecting with another in a way that is joy and pleasure and love and celebration. So yeah, really beautiful energy. And there's just so much energy of the number 3 here. I'm just, oh my gosh. So we have 9 of Swords, 9 on the broken heart, 36, which adds up to a 9, and then 3, which 3 times 3 is 9. So this is definitely something that the divine masculine is really wanting to bring a sense of completion and closure to with this reunion, like coming together in reunion to put an end to this heartache and pain and sadness, and to deepen this bond, deepen this connection. So yeah, really beautiful energy here. And like I said, it's just amazing to me that that broken heart card has come up 3 times now for the Divine Masculine. There's just so much heart energy and water energy, emotion and love, and yeah, just with this moon card here too. Tons of water. Here, this is ruled by Pisces, this card. So Pisces energy, water, healing, emotion, and, you know, it's just the Divine Masculine really getting in touch with his feminine side and really balancing his feminine energy within him. So it's really beautiful to see that. So then I asked Spirit, what is the divine, or what comes to mind when the Divine Masculine thinks about his beloved Divine Feminine? So 2 cards came up and they came out in reverse. So we have Appreciation in reverse and Storm Warning in reverse. So what I'm getting with these cards is that when the Divine Masculine thinks about his Divine Feminine, with this Appreciation in reverse, he's thinking about how in the past he didn't have the appreciation for his feminine or for this connection that he wishes that he would have. When you look at this card, it's a card of duality. There's a lot of dark light on this side and light on this side, light shining down on the beautiful roses here, and just kind of dark and gray and blah. And these are like thorn bushes here. And so in the past, the Divine Masculine was really focused on like all the thorns and the thorny bushes, and just the more dark aspects of the connection. He couldn't see the beauty of the connection, because this twin flame connection, it's very powerful. The energy of it is incredibly intense. And when you are faced with your with your divine mirror, the energy can feel really intense and overwhelming. And he didn't understand what was going on. He didn't understand how to process it. He wasn't fully awakened or energetically in a place where he could receive the energy from the feminine, and it was just overwhelming. And the only way that he could, from his rational mind, understand the connection was to say that it must be the Divine Feminine that is creating all this discomfort and why his world is turning upside down and why he's feeling all these intense, uncomfortable feelings. And so he couldn't appreciate her or the connection as much because it was just so overwhelming. But now he's at a place in his journey where he's starting to be able to understand the connection in a new way. So he's starting to be able to see things more clearly and see the beauty of the rose, see the light shining on the beautiful flowers, and have a whole new perspective about this connection. And so I just get the sense that what comes to mind when he's thinking of his Divine Feminine is just this new appreciation and just wishing that in the past he had this appreciation that he has now. But really he had to go through all of that, to get to this point. So now it's like he's able to appreciate the fact that the rose has the thorn, but also appreciate the beauty of the rose and the fragrance of the rose. And the rose represents divine love. And that's what true love is. True love is those things that challenge us to become our best version, that challenge us to look at our shadow, to challenge us to do the deep healing work. So he's understanding that and appreciating that now, and just kind of in this place of wishing that he had greater appreciation before. But like I said, it's okay, because that's just where he was, like that's where his level of consciousness was at that time. And so now he's at this new level of consciousness and having this new clarity and appreciation for the connection and for his feminine. And then with the storm warning that came up in reverse with the appreciation card, I feel like this is the divine masculine really wanting to put the, the thorns, the dark aspects, the uncomfortable stuff from the past, just really wanting to put that all behind him, put that all behind the connection. It's like, yeah, there have been dark times in the connection. There's been hardships. There's been misunderstandings. There's been hurt feelings. There's been deep healing, heartache, pain, transformation. And it's like he's just, with this storm warning in reverse, it's like, this is an energy of a challenging conversation or a challenging confrontation. Like I said, going back to that Knight of Wands coming up in his mental space, it's like this is him knowing that he needs to face his fears, knowing he needs to face the uncertainty, the fear, whatever the darkness has been from the past, really facing that and confronting that and leaving all of that stuff in the past. This is letting the storm and the darkness and the chaos and the confusion and all of that be in the past, releasing that, letting that go so that the sun can come out after the storm and bring the light and bring the warmth and bring the new beginning, and just leaving all of this behind. And if you look, this is a number 10. So this is the completion. This is the culmination point. This is coming to the end and moving into the new beginning, the brighter, happier, good times of really honoring and appreciating the beauty of this rose, because it's like now he gets it. And clarifying the storm warning and the appreciation, we have Two of Swords in reverse. So again, I feel like this is the divine masculine, and again, there's a full moon in this Two of Swords. So the Two of Swords came up in reverse. So it's the divine masculine ready to drop his weapons, and let go of all of the past energy of indecision. I feel like a lot of divine masculines, it's like there was just a lot of back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, and that Knight of Wands, this can represent a lot of this is not the back and forth in and out anymore. This is a passionate emotional heroes, and this Two of Swords in reverse is like he couldn't figure out this connection. He didn't know how to make sense of it. All he could see was like the dark side and the discomfort and the pain and the thorn. But now it's like the decision has been made because he has the clarity. He sees the beauty of the rose. And so there's no more of this back and forth indecision, or no more putting up his weapons and being guarded and like just dropping all of that because of this new appreciation that he has. And with this storm warning in reverse, this is the rainbow after the storm. He wants the emotional fulfillment. And again, there's 10 of Cups and a 10 in the storm warning card. So coming to a place of emotional fulfillment, putting all the darkness in the past, having the beauty of the rainbow when the sun comes out after the storm, having, all 10 of these cups filled. And again, more cups energy, more emotion. So there's, like I said, this the we've got 3 of Cups, we've got 10 of Cups. This is just unbelievable, deep emotion and intimacy and love emanating from these cards here. So I think it's just really beautiful energy that we see coming up for the Divine Masculine. Just a lot of growth and transformation and change, especially over these last few months. So let's move on over to the Divine Feminine, and we will see what is going on with her. So what is the Divine Feminine thinking at the time of this full moon in Virgo? And we have Happy Family. So I love this card. I feel like this is the Divine Feminine just really being in this dreamy kind of place, envisioning her future and imagining what it would be like to be in union, imagining what it would be like to have this happy family. So there's another card here with a rainbow, just like with this 10 of Cups for what came to mind when the Divine Masculine was thinking of his feminine. So this beautiful rainbow, which represents the union, it's the energy of the sun, which is the masculine, and the water from the rain, which represents the feminine, coming together to create this beautiful rainbow. And I always think of the 4 of Wands. This is a number 4 card, and then we have the 4 in the family here. And the 4 of Wands is another card of joy, stability, coming together, celebration, and having that on the physical earth plane, coming together as one and celebrating. So yeah, joy and stability. And then clarifying the happy family, we have the 7 of Cups. So more cups coming up here on the feminine side. And I just feel like with this 7 of Cups and with this Virgo full moon energy, I feel like there's a couple of messages coming up. I feel like for some Divine Feminines, this 7 of Cups can be like illusion. And so I feel like some Divine Feminines just might really be in this place where they're thinking like, is this union ever going to happen? Is this all just like a fantasy and a dream? Is this real? Is this something that's ever going to happen? You know, just really questioning things and going over things in her mind and wondering if this is something that she can really believe in. Is this something she can really trust? So, you know, just know that this full moon is going to ask you to determine what is your truth, what is real and what is not real, what is true, what is false. And so if some of this is coming up for you, really sit with what you know is your truth in your heart. It's when we're in our mind and we're kind of in, can be a lot of like emotional confusion. So I feel like the Divine Feminine is just feeling some emotional confusion coming up in her mental space. And it is challenging when we go through this journey to really trust it, especially after we get our hopes up and then things don't happen and then we're let down. And then we get our hopes up and then things don't happen and then we're let down. And it's like being on that cycle of, you know, the in and the out and the up and the down and is this real, is this not real? And so this is that beautiful Virgo energy of discernment. And going into your heart is really where the answers are. I also feel like some Divine Feminines are just in a really beautiful place where they are allowing themselves to envision and to dream and to fantasize and working on their goals, working on their dreams, envisioning their future, and just really in a beautiful, playful energy with the 7 of Cups, where it's just like giving themselves the freedom to explore their vision, explore their fantasy, explore that, and just play with it and have fun with it, and imagine and dream what this beautiful, happy family life could look like. So yeah, just, ask yourself which is resonating with you, and how can you start to work with that energy. And I feel like the Divine Feminine wants this new beginning that the Divine Masculine is thinking about over here. And maybe that's another message here, is this Divine Masculine, if he approaches the Divine Feminine and comes in with an offer of love, this might be her feeling really emotionally confused, like needing to bring in her discernment about whether or not this offer of love is real, whether or not this offer of love is something she can really trust, if she has, felt let down in the past. So again, this is important for the Divine Feminine to really go into her heart and use her discernment here, and really have that faith and trust. And so I feel like the energy in the heart for the Divine Feminine will bring more clarity to this. So what is the Divine Feminine feeling in her heart? And 3 cards came up for this. At first I was just like, really? Spirit was just like, yep. I was like, okay. So the first card was Archangel Uriel, and this is with the crown chakra, the 7th chakra. So again, this is the Divine Feminine in her heart, really connecting with Spirit. And I just feel like this is, with that Pisces, Virgo energy, the Divine Feminine really connecting with the spiritual realms and grounding this truth in her heart of what is true, what is real, and trusting from this place of deep spiritual truth in her heart, that this is something she can trust, that this is true, that this is pure, that this is real. And then we have the envy in reverse. So with envy in reverse, this is the Divine Feminine not being in this place of darkness and confusion and uncertainty anymore. She has walked out into the light because she is connected to source energy. She is going to Spirit for answers. She is going deep within her heart for answers and truth, and seeing what is real from that place. And that is taking her into the light and out of the darkness, so she can really feel the truth of her connection with her Divine Masculine from this place of divine light, divine wisdom, divine truth, and just have a deep gratitude in her heart for this connection. And if there is a love offer extended, that this is a love offer that she feels she can trust, because it is illuminated, it is divine, it is this golden opportunity, it is pure. And then we have the Temple Path, and so this is the Divine Feminine being on her soul's true path, knowing in her heart that this connection is her soul's truth, is her soul's path, that her connection with Spirit is so strong in her heart now that she has this new deep gratitude in her heart for this connection. And she knows that even though things were challenging in the past, things were disappointing in the past, there was hurt, there was pain, whatever, that has been part of her soul's path. That has been part of her awakening. That has been part of her empowerment. That has been part of her ascension journey. She would not be the amazing, powerful goddess that she is if she had not gone through this dark cave to get to the light on the other side. And her Divine Masculine in this journey, everything that's happened, good, bad, and ugly, has supported her in getting to this powerful place of her truth and her soul. So it's really beautiful, and she is empowered now, so her connection with the divine is so powerful in her heart that she doesn't need to look to anyone outside of her for the answers. She connects with source, she connects with spirit, she connects with her higher self, she connects with her heart and her soul, and that is where she knows she can find her truth. So beautiful, beautiful energy here. So again, I just feel like going back to the Seven of Cups here, if there's like this confusion, emotional confusion, and a need for discernment around the connection, it's connect with spirit. Go into your heart, connect with spirit, connect with your higher self, connect with your soul. And that is where you will see the truth. That is where you will see the truth of your connection. That is where you will see the truth of this offer if the Divine Masculine comes forward. Clarifying these three cards, we have the Six of Cups and the Ace of Wands. So I feel like this is the Divine Feminine in her heart just reflecting on all of her past experiences with her Divine Masculine, having like this nostalgia in her heart, having this pure love in her heart. The Six of Cups is from the energy that I pick up when I connect with this card. This is about heart-to-heart conversations. This is about two souls coming together from this place of purity, of unconditional love, of childlike innocence, where it's just like tender, it's vulnerable, it's real, it's heartfelt. Like it is so pure. It's just so beautiful. And this Ace of Wands here with it is this beautiful gift from the divine. It's like both of the twins having their souls and their hearts ignited with this beautiful, passionate new beginning. So I feel like, for some Divine Feminines, the Divine Masculine is going to be coming forward with some kind of an offer, a gesture, an opportunity, a proposal, an invitation, whatever that might look like. Maybe just dipping his toe in the water to see if, if you're open and receptive to him. But I just see this beautiful heart-to-heart conversation, or even just energetically, this beautiful reignition of the soul and this beautiful tender connection, energetically opening up and harmonizing between the twins. And this is a 6. So 6 is balancing, harmonizing, equalizing, and just this beautiful, soft, tender, innocent, pure love and emotion. And again, this could be energetic, or it could be in the real life physical 3D. But either way, it's just absolutely beautiful. So again, I feel like the Divine Feminine is really needing to go within, connect with her heart, maybe bring in her spiritual practice. If she is having confusion, if, something is offered to her. But this is a gift. This is a divine gift. This is pure. This is true, heartfelt, pure energy coming up here. So trust that it is pure. It is divine. It is a gift. It is a beautiful, passionate opportunity for a new beginning. So trust what is in your heart and soul. What comes up for the Divine Feminine when she thinks of her Divine Masculine? And we have 2 cards here. We have Attachment and the Thinking Woman. So what comes to mind for the Divine Feminine when she thinks of her masculine is she is just really ready to let go of the past. This woman is chained to this wooden post here, which represents all of that heavy stuff from the past that's been holding her back, holding him back, holding both of them back in their connection. She just really wants to cut that chain, chop down that wooden post, burn it in the fire. She's ready to just let that all go. She's ready for both of them to take off their mask, which that is this beautiful Six of Cups energy, taking off the mask, being exposed, fully revealing who you are, fully revealing your truth, fully revealing your heart, not hiding behind fear anymore, not hiding behind illusions anymore, just really being open and honest and authentic and raw and real. She's coming at it from this place of the thinking woman. So, she's ready to put this all in the past, and she's coming at it from this place of compassion in her heart. Compassion, wisdom, understanding. This woman, she is incredibly wise. She has been through a lot. She's well read. She's got this book here. She's got a scroll in her hand. She's got a stack of books here. It's like each one has these chapters in her life that she has gone through that have developed her, that have helped her evolve, that have helped her grow. And she has this deep wisdom now. She has this deep compassion now. And she's ready to move forward from the past, be authentic, take off the masks, and just receive her divine masculine from this place of love, compassion, understanding, wisdom, because she understands that everything that he has had to go through in his journey has been part of his awakening, has been part of his ascension, has been his path to being able to come into union. And so she's ready to release all of that and move forward in a new beginning. 5 for change, transformation, breaking free from those chains, liberation, and 47, which adds up to 11. So awakening, manifestation, beautiful energy of the divine partners coming together, and clarifying that we have the world. So yes, putting a close to this chapter, whatever needs healing, whatever has been difficult, whatever has created separation, just bringing all of that to a full completion, completing that cycle, closing that chapter, closing that book, and moving into a new phase, moving into a new chapter, moving into a whole new chapter of life together. So beautiful energy there. Yeah, the divine feminine, she's just really ready, for the divine masculine to come forward, even if it is challenging. This initial conversation could feel a little, daunting or fearful, but it's like helping the twins break free of all of the past. And like I said, releasing all that storm energy, putting that all behind them so they can start a new chapter together that is emotionally fulfilling. Okay, so let's take a look at the energy of the union. So 2 cards came up for this. And we have Angel of Love and Angel of Balance. So 2 angels. So I feel like our unions are being very divinely guided and protected, with 2 angels coming up representing the union energy. And with the Angel of Love, this is that beautiful, tender, loving connection. It's the compassion. It's the energetic connection. There's this beautiful pink energy around her, and then the roses representing divine love in her hair. She has this beautiful rose quartz that she's holding up to her heart. And rose quartz is the crystal that represents unconditional love. It's also self-love. So I feel like this is both twins arriving at this place of really being able to love themselves and really being able to have compassion for themselves and have compassion for each other, and to be able to really love each other from this place of compassion for themselves and compassion for each other. So yeah, it's just this really beautiful, tender, loving, heartfelt connection. And so again, I feel like this can be happening energetically between the twins, or an actual coming together of the twins in the 3D. But it's just this beautiful, it's just like the magnetic pull of the heart expansion, the heart opening, like that energy of the lovers, where they just feel the pull of the connection, they feel the love, and it's just really powerful. And then we have the angel of balance. So the angel of balance is, I feel like this is like this Pisces energy, and this is the Virgo energy, where it's just, again, I feel like the divine masculine energy especially is going through all of this deep heart healing, heart awakening, learning to love himself, seeing the connection, the truth of the connection, and having this deep love for his feminine. And then there's this beautiful Virgo energy that's really grounding everything. And so this is bringing everything into balance, really harmonizing, really bringing equilibrium into the connection. With these pyramids here in the background, it's representing, spiritual equilibrium, emotional equilibrium, physical equilibrium, and just a really strong foundation in the physical. So this is just like this energy of both of the twins just really coming into their own, really coming into their power, really stabilizing, really being grounded and solid, and just really balanced in their masculine and feminine energy within them, really balanced emotionally, spiritually, physically, mentally. So yeah, it's just a beautiful energy, and I'm just noticing all of this blue in this angel's dress and in her wings here. So blue corresponding with the 5th chakra, which is creative self-expression. It is taking that vision that we have and starting to bring it into life, starting to bring it into the physical world through communication, through the power of the voice. So yeah, really beautiful energies. And we have 48, 49, which I believe this is 3, which 3 is a number of communication, expansion, and then 4, which is that beautiful 4th chakra energy, that unconditional love. And clarifying these, we had 2 major arcanas, and I felt like this Tower went with the angel of love. So this Tower energy is, I just feel like, I know this is the energy of the union, so I feel like this is more like the divine masculine energy, but it's the divine masculine energy in both of the twins. And it's like this big shakeup that's happening, and this could be major heart expansion, heart opening, energetic shifting happening in the heart space. And it's just, it might feel kind of overwhelming, but I feel like this is a good Tower when I'm tuning into this energy, that it might feel overwhelming, it might feel like a shakeup, it might feel like scary even. Like this divine love, it's so big and it's so powerful that it can feel overwhelming and scary, like a Tower. But I feel like this is a really positive Tower, and the Tower can be about rebuilding too. It's about the foundation of the past that did not work, that was a faulty foundation, and it crumbled and everything, you know, came tumbling down. And now it's like this energy of the twins' hearts equalizing, the twins' hearts opening, the twins' hearts healing. And now it's like starting to rebuild a new solid foundation, a firm foundation, where the twins can start to build and grow on something new together. So really powerful, beautiful energy here. I do feel like for some twins, this could actually be some kind of a coming together that is going to require major life changes. Some twins might be relocating to be closer to their twin, or, you know, taking on a new job to be closer to their twin, or just having to uproot and completely turn their world upside down in some way to start building this new foundation. So I just feel like it's really powerful energy. Something's coming in that's going to be a shakeup, but it's going to bring a lot of heart healing, and it's going to be beautiful. And then with the Angel of Balance, we have the Hermit. So the Hermit is the card of Virgo. So that's really interesting because we have the Moon here, and we have the Hermit. So we have Pisces and Virgo. And with the Hermit coming up with the Angel of Balance, I feel like this is both of the twins really going within and finding their truth, really soul searching, and really coming into this place of stability within themselves, because they have attained this wisdom from this spiritual journey, from the spiritual soul searching, from their growth and their transformation, and it is bringing them into this place of balance, or just this deep stability within them, stability within the connection. And they've both achieved this enlightenment, and I'm just noticing how his heart chakra, it looks like a diamond that's just glowing and expanding and radiating. So it's like that coal that has all of the pressure put on it, and that is what creates the diamond. And so they've been through this deep spiritual journey and been through this pressure and now it's like forming into the beautiful diamond, and they're finding the stability and the strength within them. So really beautiful energy for the union there. So, okay, well, I will shift gears here, and I wanted to show you guys the underlying energies of the cards. I forgot to do that. And then we will shift into the romance message. So the underlying energy on the Energy Oracle deck around this full moon in Virgo is Door to Spirit. So this is energy of awakening. This is an energy of another door, an opening, a new beginning. This hand of God coming in and opening up this door to a passionate new beginning. And this dove is rising above the clouds into the spiritual realms and ascending to a whole new level. So I feel like this is connected to this 0 degree energy of just hitting the reset button, hitting the refresh button, where it's just like we're all having a spiritual upgrade, we're all having a spiritual graduation, we're all ascending to a new level in our journeys. So really beautiful energy there. And then on the bottom of the deck for the Arcanum Tarot, we have the Two of Cups. So beautiful energy, beautiful full moon here behind the lovers, and they are coming together with their cups full. They are on the same page. They want the same things. They are expressing what is in their cup and saying, yes, I feel this way too. So it's just this really beautiful energy. And again, it's this equalizing, this balancing, this harmonizing, this healing, that is happening within the connection for the twins. And I feel like it's this ascension, this spiritual upgrade that is happening within the connection. So it's really beautiful. All right, so let's get into some romance. So what I did was I added up the numbers of all of the cards in the union energy, and I came up with 122. So I'm going to read letters 122, and these are from the Divine Love Letters books, available on Amazon. I think it's also available in a Kindle edition, if you prefer that. So I have volumes 1 and 2, and I'm going to read letter 122. Okay. It says that you are so incredibly beautiful, it takes my breath away. I feel speechless at how lucky I am that you are my person. I have to pinch myself. It hardly seems real. This love is so strong, so pure, so real. Everything that I thought wasn't real and only belonged to fairy tales and blockbuster weepy romantic films. But what I realize now is that none of them do it justice. The feeling that I have for you is so outer worldly that I just know, really know, beyond all knowing, that we are meant to be together, meant to create a beautiful life together, meant to spread our love around the world. Because I really do feel like I want to shout it from the mountaintops. You are my lady. I love you. Beautiful. And this it resonates so much with the energy around this full moon, where it is like that discernment of, is this real? You know, is this just like one of those Hollywood films, or is this real? And bringing in that element of discernment. And yes, this twin flame divine love, it is real. Part of what makes it real is all of the challenge that we go through in the journey, and the awakening that we go through. Okay, so 122 from volume 2, it says, I'm thinking, and I have been thinking about her nonstop since I first met her. It's never changed. I've tried, but I just cannot get you out of my head. You have made a permanent imprint on my heart. Well, of course you have, because you are the other part of my heart. Without you, and before you, I always felt like something was missing, that I was a little bit lost, wading through life, trying to find my way, trying to do the quote-unquote right thing, but never ever filling the gap or the hole inside of me. But then I found you, and you filled my hole. You make me. You complete me. Now, I just need to figure out how I go about making us a real thing. I love it. So there it goes again, talking about the real thing. And that's just like so Virgo. Virgo is like reality, like get real, get practical, get down to earth. And I feel like the energy around this full moon is just really helping both twins get real in this connection. And even if that means being vulnerable and having these heart-to-heart conversations that are uncomfortable, it's just like both twins being able to really see the beauty and the value in this connection, and just being real with each other, taking off the mask, letting go of the past, and just appreciating the beauty and the realness of this divine love. And wanting to make it more real. So I love that. Okay, so we will wrap up with spiritual guidance and advice. So I pulled a card for both the masculine and the feminine. So the advice for the divine masculine is number 9, Archon Barbello, and picture Jasper for the crystal. And this is the card of support. So this is Crystal Angel 444. So I will read from the book to give us some deeper insight here into the guidance for the masculine. We bring you the gift of support. Our support is available to you on all levels. We offer spiritual support of inspired ideas, unconditional love, and divine energy. We offer psychological support as we assist you in upgrading your belief systems to ones that enhance your ability to fulfill your divine destiny. We offer emotional support through spiritual friendship, unconditional acceptance, and unlimited compassion. We offer physical support by providing for your material needs, for your nourishment, shelter, security, and safety. We are able to support you with peace and with prosperity in subtle and very practical ways. Notice how much easier it is to live your life with courage when you know that no matter what, you shall be provided for, and what you need is only ever a prayer away. So I feel like this is so perfect for the divine masculine, because so much of the holding back and the uncertainty around the connection is, will I be able to provide the divine feminine with everything I want to provide her with? Can I treat her like the queen that she is? Can I give her everything and beyond? Can I fully provide? This is, the divine masculine is the giver, the provider. That is the energy of the masculine, is the giving energy. So this is very key and very important to him. And so I feel like the universe is coming forward here, reassuring the divine masculine that this is a beautiful, loving, compassionate, divine connection, and in turn you will be provided for in a divine way. All of your needs will be met. There is no need for concern around this. So if this is something that needs to be released and let go of, you have permission to do that. Don't let that hold you back anymore. You are provided for in every way, emotionally, physically, materially, spiritually, mentally. Like, everything is there for you. So find that courage within you to create your dreams and create your destiny and start to make things happen. And another 9, and we had so many 9s come up. So 9 is that higher calling. 9 is the call of the light worker. 9 is completing that cycle, bringing it to fruition, bringing it to culmination. So, you know, it's time to, you know, I'm thinking, I have that Billy Ocean song coming to my mind right now. Get out of my dreams, get into my car. So it's like the divine masculine has just been dreaming of having this life with his feminine, of opening his heart, of extending an offer, of opening this door to love, opening this door to romance. And he's been thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking and dreaming and dreaming and dreaming and dreaming about it. And now it's like Spirit is saying, you know, it's time to make it real. It's time to get real. It's time to make it real. It's time to bring it into the physical. It's time to, get out of my dreams and get into my car. Like, let's make it real. So, yeah. All right, well, let's see what the advice and guidance is for the Divine Feminine. We have number 26, Ascended Master Katumi and Moss Agate with Sacred Ecosystem. So this is a Crystal Master card, 333. It says, we bring you the blessing of the sacred ecosystem. This is a gift of conscious connection, supportive relationship, and magnetism, which attracts you to the souls in need of your light. Where you once may have felt as though you were not in the right place, this blessing shall now rectify that. You are meant to belong and contribute freely to your true soul community. You are destined to feel as though you have found your way home and can attract and be attracted to those that can support you and benefit from your support too. As you let go of past rejection of the belief you have to, As you let go of past rejection of the belief you have to accomplish your divine life mission on your own, or fight to have your place in the world, you will allow the power of the sacred ecosystem to transform your life. Your life purpose shall flourish, and your experience of conscious connection with the world around you will heal your heart and soothe your soul. So what a beautiful message for the Divine Feminine. And this is a very similar message to the Divine Masculine in that it is about trusting that the universe has your back, trusting that everything is coming to you to support you in fulfilling your destiny and fulfilling your mission. This journey can feel like a very lonely journey, a very isolating journey. And Spirit is just saying with this guidance that you are attracting the people into your life who are going to support you in fulfilling your mission. And likewise, they need you and your light just as much. So this is really the Divine Feminine connecting with universal cosmic energy and with other soul tribe in her community and her physical world, other like-minded people, other light workers that are going to really be supporting her and guiding her in, rising up to the next level and fulfilling her mission and fulfilling her dreams, and likewise really attracting and drawing in her beloved through her service to others, through the exchange of light with others. So it's just a really beautiful message. So yeah, I get the sense like with this sacred ecosystem, I'm seeing like a spider web, and it's just like this beautiful tapestry that's being woven by the universe that's connecting the Divine Feminine with everyone that's supporting her and guiding her, and also at the same time it's like weaving the tapestry to her union and bringing her union together with her beloved. So that wraps up the full moon in Virgo reading for us today. So I hope that this was helpful for you and that it gave you guidance and clarity in your journey. And I'm just wishing you all so much love and light and many blessings in your journey. So take good care. Bye-bye.